Well, thank you for having me, Rachel. Um, After I left Twitter, 3 years ago now, like most engineers who were stuck in meetings for years, I got out and started writing code for fun, just like I'm using Claude Code on telescopes. I was building agents for myself to do stuff like an unemployed person might after getting fired from a job. None of the agents worked. Um, but in trying to build agents with models, I found my obsession. I was building these agents which were trying to do web research. And there are many reasons they didn't work, but one of the reasons was that agents couldn't use the web. And I found my obsession, which was that if and when agents do start working, they're going to use the web so much, more than humans ever have. And the reason is that human web use is fundamentally limited by how much time you and I have to be on the web. And agents are not going to be limited by that. Now, if and when that happens, that agents use the web 1000x more than humans, it's obvious that the technology that we've invented over, 3-4 decades doesn't work anymore to power the web, whether it's serving or searching the web. Also, the business models we've invented over the web don't work anymore, whether it be ads or transactions that happen as a result of our clicks. And today, 2 years in, there's already agents using the web. When you do a deep research call on any of the products you use, you're probably doing 10, maybe 100 in some cases, web searches underneath. Me, at my company, we use a lot of agents. And I counted, like to last count, I do tens of thousands of searches a day as a single human being. That was unthinkable. Now, when that happens to everyone, the web infrastructure we've built will have to be reinvented. Now, these agents are all very different from each other. We all use coding agents. There are agents we use as chatbots. There's an agent running in my CRM, which is tracking every email, every Slack message. When you show up at parallel.ai, there's an agent that runs to figure out what you're trying to do. When we do accounting, there's an agent that runs to figure out, and many, many web searches to figure out what each of the transactions we did was. We use agents for insurance. And all of these agents, no matter what they do, need the web to be successful. Now, Google's been building search for decades. The good news for us that we now feel confident about is all of that doesn't work for agents. As much as we all like to think that agents are like humans, they're not. They don't trade in URLs, they don't trade in clicks, they trade in tokens in order to think and reason, and in fact, we can push reasoning into the ranking and into the index itself. Now, customers use us not just because we are reliable and scalable, but also because we're just the best out there. Our products allow them to ship products at quality that they otherwise would not be able to ship. Their products wouldn't work without our products. There is a lot more I want to talk about, but I'm getting timed out of here. If you want to talk to me about any of these topics which are of interest to you, come find me later. We are looking for all kinds of roles. We're always hiring the best engineers and researchers around, but today we have special opportunities for a founding designer and a founding DevRel person. So if you've been one of those people, those are especially interesting because the first of any discipline for us is the person that changes the course of the company in a really material way. If the web is an obsession for you like it is for us, please come find me. But the real reason to work at Parallel is because of all the awesome people that work there. I could work with these people on building accounting software, and I'd be pretty happy myself.